Hey y'all, I just wanted to let you know, I would have went through an intro, but right now we got some activity going on. They're starting to move the cars out in front of this house. So I wanted to turn this around and so you guys can see what's going on. Woo, 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 woo. I'm slipping and sliding over here, so guys, so just bear with me while I fix the layout. It's very slippery out here. Oh, hey!
How are you?
Good. Go ahead. We can go right there. Nice to see you.
Too.
Brian Anton is here. Olivia and her new lens.
Hey everyone.
Yes, yep, Justice, that's him right there walking away. We see him whenever we go out just about anywhere. For those that don't know, we met Brian Enton when he wasn't a whole lot of anything. He had just came on to News Nation. He only had about 20,000 followers when we first met him. And we've ran into him throughout the country following these cases. Great guy. If you guys have not heard of him, his name's Brian Enton with News Nation. Check him out. Yeah, they're finally starting to remove some vehicles out of here. The first one is a black Ford. Looks like an Edge, possibly. But none of the cars that were here that night have been moved. They're all still here. And it looks like they're going to be moved and processed and then most likely released. I got to tell you, this is just so surreal and so sad standing here. I have to be honest with you. And it's really kind of slick here. Yeah, I got to tell you, when we first got here, Olivia, she almost broke down in tears and started crying. I had to tell her to pull herself together. And, you know, I hate being like that. I know that this is emotional. It's emotional for me too, but unfortunately we're out here to get a job done and bring this stuff back to you. But, you know, emotions, it gets you, you know, being out here, being here, feeling the vibe, feeling the emotion, you know, the terror, everything. Like we're sitting here and we're feeling all of it as we stand here on the sidelines. And it's eerie. I don't know how to describe it. Are they going to tow all the vehicles away? I don't know. It could have been a private owner that came over here to get this car towed. I don't know what they're planning on doing. I just know every single car, including Kiely's Range Rover, is still in the driveway. No cars have been moved. When we first came up here, this is still a crime scene, an active crime scene, by the way. There's still crime scene tape. They have a law enforcement, a Moscow police department that's stationed here at this house. You know, this is probably the busiest it's been in a few days. Nothing's happened here. Everything's been exactly the same. When we first pulled up and started recording, as we walked around the house, I went up this road here, and when we started, you know, going around there, we realized that this whole entire thing is a crime scene. But look at all these houses. Okay, there is so much. I mean, this is not a secluded area by any stretch of the imagination. This is not secluded at all. Even the parking lot behind there, the woods that we're seeing aren't really that much woods. There are some places, like one specific place that I can see where somebody could have been back there watching undetected. But for the most part, you know, this is crazy. You know, this is something that everybody can see, no matter where you are. I mean, in order for somebody to take this, I mean, they had to have known this area. They had to have known this area. They had to have been very familiar with the comings and goings of not just the people in this house, but the community in general. They had to have a good understanding of the community, the neighbors. I mean, look at this house right here. That's how close it is, right there. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You know, we are in Idaho. For those that like to sponsor or help with our trips, please consider, you know, making a donation to PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. That is how we are able to do more. Guys, give me just a second. I got to do some things. Okay. All right, guys. Whew. My hands are starting to freeze. So, guys, just bear with me. I'm probably going to have to go back to the car and get my jacket and get my tripod because this is... I'm going to stay here until they move this car. We got another tow truck down there. So I don't know if they're just getting positioned to take all these cars out of there or what. I don't know. I wish I could tell you. All right, you guys are going to have to come back with me. I got to get to the car. Let me change this camera around. I'm going to find the camera. Where is the camera settings? Camera. All right, guys. I will get back to that in just a second. I'm sorry, but I'm freezing out here. As you guys can imagine, it's very, very cold. We drove through 13-degree temperature earlier today. I did pretty well on the roads, but it is slippery. Things are starting to get, you know, the snow's starting to melt. It's starting to make ice. And I'm cold. I'm freezing cold, like freezing cold. I can't describe it other than that. It's cold. Oh, shit. What did I do with the key? Please don't tell me I lost the key. Oh, crap. All right, guys. I think I might have lost the key. I don't even know what the hell I did. Give me a second. I didn't go too many places, so it's not like it could have fallen. Shit. I can't even feel. My hands are so numb right now. They're so cold. It is slippery. I hope I didn't lose the key. That would suck. That would really, really, really suck right now. Oh, did I put it in my back pocket? I bet you I put it in my back pocket. There it is. I found it. Sorry, guys. I'm doing the best I can here in the conditions that I'm in. Yeah, I found my key. Whew. All right, I gotta go move the car. Oh, shit, I gotta go move the car anyways. But my hands are literally so red, they hurt. So red, they hurt. And I gotta move the car. I gotta get it backed up. It's hard to park here. There's so many people here. So the only places I can park are very limited. So, but I do gotta move the car. Let me get this. Good thing we got But Olivia's bag, oh, it's so big. Whew. So just bear with me. I gotta get my, there I am, hi. I gotta get my tripod and my battery. I got the battery right here. My hands, oh my God, I can't express how painful this cold is on my hands. It is literally bitterly cold. Bitterly. And of course I'm bringing my tripod out, and if you guys seen that, hopefully you didn't. Oh, God, everything fights me out here. Okay. Whoo, guys, it's cold. And still my fingers have not gotten any. I don't know how to work one of these things. All right, guys. Okay. We're still here, guys. Sorry, you guys are probably getting seasickness. Nothing I can do about it. I gotta get... Everything catches on everything with me. All right, I think we got everything. I think we're ready, just about ready anyways. Okay, here it is, guys. So they're one car right now is coming out. Right there. I don't know whose car that is, but there's one of the cars right there. It's a Ford Explorer, a black Ford Explorer. It is now being towed away from the scene. So one vehicle has now been removed from the scene out here. All right, guys, you guys gonna have to bear with me. I'm freezing, my hands hurt, and I gotta get zipped up. One of the coldest experiences I've had, and I was in Jackson Hole the first day of snow last year. It wasn't near this cold. This is bitterly cold. Bitterly cold. So cold I can't even freaking zip up my damn jacket. Looks like a detective is... God bless it. Looks like a detective is leaving. Like literally my hands are so red and hurting right now. I can't even think straight. I can't. And I got to try not to lose anything like keys and stuff like that throughout this process. Olivia's bag gives us the hardest times with this freaking truck here. It just won't shut. But her bag's huge. Look at that. Her bag's freaking huge. But this thing won't shut with her bag in there. Okay. All right, guys, I think we got everything that we need, at least for now. Did you do your messenger that you were supposed to do when you got here? Okay. All right, guys, we're going back up there. Y'all, it's freaking freezing out here. My hands hurt so stinking bad. This is very painful. Once I get you guys set up on here, I'm going to have to take a minute just to thaw my hands, stick them in the pocket. It is beyond burr out here. It's starting to melt and turn into ice. My toes hurt. Yeah. Can you give me just a second? I don't even know where the keys are. I can't even feel anything. My hands are so numb. Guys, I'm probably going to have to come back here, and you guys are going to have to wait a second. I'm going to have to get in this car. The car's probably unlocked. My hands hurt too bad. Guys, give me just a second. I got to go thaw out. I got to get gloves. There's no doubt about it. My hands hurt so bad. Did you check to see if the doors were unlocked? Okay. Holy crap. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live out here today. My hands hurt so bad.
I was going to give you the only hand warmer that I have.
I got hand warmers. I told you that when we... You turn. Sorry, guys. I got to get in here. I got to turn the heat on. My hands are so freaking blistery. Like I can't feel. Oh, for the love of God. Turn on. I literally can't feel my hands. My fingertips are hurting. Oh, you've got to be joking me. And it's not cooling fast enough or warming fast enough. Like, Lord, why isn't this thing going? Like, I got it on high and nothing is pushing out of these. Like, nothing's come. What is going on with these vents? Olivia?
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on with these vents? Why is there nothing coming out of them? Okay, there it goes. Oh, holy crap, the tips of my fingers are freaking beet red. Olivia, shut that. Okay, hold on just a second. Olivia, what are you doing? Oh. Okay, well, she's going live. I can't. My hands are too cold. I got to wait just a little bit, let them thaw out. Olivia's going live right now, too. Yes, it is very, very cool. But, buddy, go to Big 5 or a sporting store and buy some. Oh, yeah, no, we're going to go outside. The problem I'm having is Olivia, I love my girl, but she steals every single outlet in this car to do her editing. So I get how it affects me is like my phone is completely dead, and here I am trying to go live, and I got no way. Like, I've got to plug this into the battery charger, and I just stuck the battery charger in the back of the car, but we're going to go back out there. I just need my fingertips. I can't do anything. It was like literally hurting so bad to touch a thing with my fingertips. So, Shelby, yeah, I'm going to go buy some stuff. Guys, hold on just a second. I got to go change some. All right, guys, sorry about that. I hit a button and it went out. All right, so give me just a second. I'm going to get it together, and we're going to go back out there. Brian Inton is here. I saw him. He's known us for a long time. Every major case that he's at, first thing he says is, "Hey, how you doing?" And of course, no, it was no different here. Again, I'm going to go ahead and try to go back out again and set up this tripod and everything else. I got to make sure I got all my cords. My cords matter, but I have all these cords that need to be, and I've got my, it looks like I got everything I need so far. I always check weather for where are you going? Dressed appropriately because, oh no, we dressed appropriately. We even have hot hands. It's just that we haven't checked into our hotel, so everything is in our bags. And freaking Olivia's bag is a monster, so it's the heaviest, and it's leaning on everybody else's bag because of the way we had to put it in the back. And so it makes it very difficult to get anything. I can't even get my gloves. Like, I can't get anything that I need right now. I barely got the battery charger and the tripod out. And fighting with that is what did my hands in. My hands were so bitterly cold. It was just horrible. It was horrible. But that's okay. I'm warmed up enough right thing in here. We're going to go ahead and get set up now that I've warmed up a little bit. I can now do what I need to do. But just a few minutes ago, fighting with everything in this cold weather, it was just too much for me. I needed a break. But now I'm doing good. So give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and get it all set up for you guys, and we'll have a good little spot over here. We're also going to walk around at night, just not tonight. I don't think. Maybe tonight. I'm not sure. But it looks like so far only one of the vehicles was removed. And I don't know what the purpose of it was the dark Ford Explorer. So far, it doesn't appear any other car has been removed. So the little white car, the Chevy Cruze is here, the Range Rover's here, the Honda Civic's here, and the Jeep is here. So I'm going to try to see if we can go set up over here. Where are we setting up? Right here? I guess we'll set up right here. I don't know. I don't want to set up right here. This is where the guy busted his butt. Oh, man. All right, guys, I'm going to try to get you guys plugged in so we don't lose battery. All right. Damn, we did this. Oh, crap. You'll never believe what I forgot. I forgot my clip. Are you using your tripod? All right. So let me go ahead and, huh? Yeah, we're YouTube. Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. She's got a YouTube channel. We both came in from Florida. Are you? I'm from Bradenton, right between Tampa and Sarasota.
Oh, I was in Bradenton. I was at Santa Maria Island the other day.
Oh, were you?
That shit is amazing.
Yeah.
Anna Maria Island.
That's where she's from.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Yeah, that's where she's from. She lives there.
On the beach.
Yeah, it's pretty out there. Yeah. Not like this. Yeah, no. We left the sun and this. We were crazy.
This is my first time seeing snow.
Is it? It's such a sad case. It really is such a sad case. All right, hold on a second. Let me. All right, guys. So I'm going to try to. Olivia's got her camera or her tripod, but my tripod is missing my little clip. I left it in the vehicle, so we're going to have to probably go back, unless I can ask Olivia to watch my stuff for me. But I don't know if she will or not. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're on with your followers.
Yeah, I'm live right now. So you got a news guy. Hey. I think Olivia's giving an interview right now to somebody. Oh, I got to the wrong one. Don't worry, guys. It's going to stop as soon as I can get this tripod set up, which is going to be a little bit. Everything's fighting me right at the moment. Okay. Step 1. Oh, come on. You got to be joking me here. All right, guys. I'm going to set you guys up. I'm going to try to set you guys and see if you guys can sit pretty, but it's not going to. Maybe I can put you guys in here for the time being. There we go. You guys see all right? Yeah, it's not going to, unfortunately. That's about as good as you guys are going to be for right now. You guys are going to have to bear with me. I got to go get a clip out of the car. Let me get you guys hooked up so you don't run out of juice. All right, guys. Sit tight. I promise you guys I will be back. There. I will be back with the holder. Just give me a minute.
YouTube, bye, John. Andra, I'm sorry I couldn't speak with you. I was on live with Jonathan.
Oh, I thought you were live. That's why I was asking.
I was talking to Jonathan.
Or if you had called Jonathan, you're like, I'm live. I thought you were live on your channel. Dude, it's cold. Woo, it's cold. Yes, cold. All right, guys, we are back. So let me get this situated. We're almost there, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, I had you guys at the wrong house. That's what the problem was. Here we go. All right. Now we can start adjusting. Bullhorn Betty. Yep. All right. Let's see if we can actually, I think I'll have to do there we go. I think we're straight now. All right, guys. Sorry about that. It is snowing out here. We had that comment. Good afternoon, everybody. Like I said, I was going to do my intro like I normally do. However, when we pulled up, they were removing the black Ford Explorer. It was sitting right here in front of this red Jeep right there. They just came and towed that. And there's also another tow truck down the way. You can see the lights on it down the way. And I don't know if that's there for another truck or not, or another vehicle or not, but it definitely is there. When we came here earlier, there was a lot more cars, and I didn't know if maybe that was to help with some of the congestion here. The hot box, I got to tell you, this hotspot box worked really great, especially in the let me turn this around. We'll turn it around. Hold on a second. Let's figure out what the best way to do this is. All right, guys. Hey, I'm gonna turn you guys around to the house, kind of like what we did before, except I gotta change now. I gotta change the direction of my legs. So there we go. All right, there we go. Now you guys can see me. I can see you. So we're here. As many of you guys know, we kept this away from the limelight of the people because there's too many assholes on YouTube. If you guys don't believe me, here, watch this. Oh. Andrea, aka Bullhorn Betty here. Look what I found. It looks like a lot of people on YouTube. Right here. Right here. Right here. This is a real ass right here. I don't know why my volume's not going up. Like many people on YouTube. All you need to do is show an asshole a little love. Right? Like I'm having a hard time hearing, and I don't know why.
What do you need to do?
Are you guys hearing me okay?
What do you need to do?
On here?
Huh? What do you need to do? Oh, too many assholes on YouTube.
Are you guys hearing me on here at all? Oh, boy. Let me go back over here. Yes, you guys can hear me. Okay, good. Is it because when I was playing that, I couldn't hear anything loud? And I'm hearing it in the background, too. I don't know where it's coming from. See, it's still going. I don't know how to turn it off. Well, maybe I got it on. Hold on a second, Lee. Let me get all these things off. All right. I think I got it now. Can you guys still hear me in the background, or do you guys still hear the ask plan? Yes, you're good. Yes, you're good. Okay, great. So we've got about 1,300 people in the room, guys. Don't forget to hit a like button. I'm out here freezing my rear end off. You guys can see there's snow on the ground. We went through 12-degree weather getting here. 12-degree weather. That is correct. I drove a long distance to get here, and we're here. And many people, again, we wanted to come out here and show support for this community. These beautiful souls lost their life, and we just want to show our respect. We wanted to go ahead and bring this live to you guys right from Idaho, from Moscow. This is this is definitely something that makes a lot of us, especially those that have college age kids going into college. This does, keep parents up at night. It's this kind of stuff that we're hearing that happened here. We've been talking a lot about who could have done this. What could that person be like? The mindset of them. And Olivia and I are going to bring some, not right now. We may do it tomorrow. I may do it on Thursday. I'm not quite sure yet. But we're going to bring you guys some content going into the mind of the person that could have done it. Looking into what he may have been thinking at the time, just the nerves, who he is, what was he doing here, those types of things. We don't know. I'm going to be taking you guys for a walk in a little bit up this way. You guys, if anybody's been here watching me on my lives, you guys know I identified that wooded area behind this place. I went and walked it earlier, and I got some videos related to that. And I'm telling you, there is some things that hasn't changed. I still believe that was the way that they entered and exited, just because of, this. You guys got to realize there's a lot of people that live right next to this house. This house is not like out in the boondocks, secluded and, easy to get in and out without undetected. I mean, like literally, you're not getting in and out of this area undetected unless you're a college kid. So that should tell you right there, like there's not a 40 or 50-year-old man coming over here. I mean, he would stick out like a sore thumb in this area, to be honest with you. You can see the fraternity right over there, the Sigma Chi fraternity. So we've actually found photos of where you can sit in one of the spots in the Sigma Chi fraternity house, and it has a straight angle to this house right here. This house is right behind a photo that Ethan was in. It was eerie. I have to be honest. It was pretty stinking eerie. But we're out here, guys. It is freezing cold. And we've still got this. We're still going to go take you guys for a walk at night throughout here. One of the things that we're doing is we also want to show people that it's still safe here. I think that this particular crime makes people feel vulnerable and unsafe. And I'm here because I truly believe this was a targeted attack. I truly don't believe the people over here are in danger, or this person over here is in danger, or the person down the street is in danger. It was whatever happened. This house, somebody in this home was targeted, and somebody acted out some kind of rage and or fantasy. We don't know. I can tell you it doesn't feel like a thrill kill to me. It feels very targeted and personal, and we're starting to see some other information coming out, like the Sigma Chi police report, somebody calling law enforcement related to an alcoholic type of call. Is that connected? It could be. Could somebody from one of these fraternities be in a response? Absolutely. I'm not saying that they can't be, right? Sorry, guys, it's a little cold. Woo, but my hands feel better now that I got them in my pocket and I got a tripod. Thank you guys for all being here as we start looking into this case. We're not going to be out here every single day like we were over at Quentin Simon's house. We've got a lot of areas that we want to cover. We got a lot of information that we want to check out. We've got several people that we want to speak with. Not live near there now. I could not live there. Yeah. I hate to break it to you. No matter where you're living, I guarantee they have a story similar to this. To be honest with you, there's not a place. I said that when I first got into YouTube and started covering true crimes. There's not a place I can go in the United States that I won't be employed. All of them combined, if their throats were cut, it would have What'd you say, Justice? Hold on. It would have been gallons. Yeah. Your body holds quite a bit of blood. Quite a bit of many quarts of blood. I don't know the specifics. I want to say it's like 6, maybe it's more. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't remember. I used to know. I can't remember. Okay. But you're talking about a lot of blood, an enormous amount. This scene is, I can tell you from what we're gathering, is this house right now is still exactly the way it was, minus the people. This house has been maintained exactly as it was that day, November 13th. When we walked up this aisle here, right through that window, that top window there, whoever's bedroom is right there, that top one right there, that one right there. Inside that room right there, there's still a lidded sign that says "Good Vibes" on it. It sent chills up my spine. I mean, I'm chilly as is, but it sent chills up my spine. And it's just really, really sad. Olivia almost started crying when she was out here the first time. I don't know if I told you guys that at the beginning of this or not, but she almost broke down in tears. You got to remember, these kids are just a couple years younger than Olivia is. And her coming out here, it kind of hit home for her. You know, many of you guys don't know Kiely, what is it? I can't remember. It's like enclaves, but it's not. It's pronounced differently, and I can't do it. If I could write it down and look at the name, I could tell you pronounce it properly, but I can't. Anyways, Kiely actually followed Olivia. So that means that she knows who I am. She knows who Olivia is. She knows who MGL is. She knows who Justice for All is, and she knows who Jonathan Lee Riches is. And you know, that to me hits home. You know, this is somebody that watched us. This is somebody that supported our work, and that's her Range Rover right there. She was murdered here. Her name was Kiely. So you know, in our opinion, this is one of our people. You know, this is one of ours. And we're definitely going to be out here advocating for her. But I think the way that we can help this community is bring down the tension a little bit. You know, try to help them feel safe again. And that's going to be very hard. You know, again, you know, these people, this was a very safe community. Prior to this murder, I mean, they had a murder here in 2015. Other than that, I don't know how many years it's been since they actually had a murder. But this murder here, again, should never have happened. This was completely unnecessary, as many of you guys can imagine. There's nothing that any of these girls could have done to warrant this. There's nothing Ethan could have done to warrant something like this. Some people were asking, could they be part of the Mean Girls Club? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody that's had anything negative to say about any of the victims here. I don't know if I found that out, if I would tell any of you guys, because I would feel that that's almost a victim shaming, because no matter what she has ever done, there is nothing that could have warranted this happening to any of them. From what we saw, you know, the videos and everything, they seem like they loved life. Very vivacious, very energetic, very outgoing. They seem like they really loved and embraced the university life and all that entails. It seemed to me that they were very popular. People knew who they were. They were definitely very beautiful. So who would want to do something like this? I mean, we have to think about it. This is somebody that made the conscious decision to do this, right? They made the conscious decision to come here and do this. They had to lay and wait. No matter if they actually laid in wait or not, they had to sit outside the door with that knife in their hand, you know, getting themselves riled up, you know, like to get them to do this. You know, they had to talk themselves into it. It's not like somebody just got really pissed off, went to their car, grabbed a knife, walked in the house and did this. This is something a little more targeted than that. Oh, careful. This is definitely something a little more targeted than that. And, you know, we're just trying to see how we can help. And I think how we can help is just letting people know this was targeted. This was personal. You don't have a crazed lunatic running the streets here in Moscow. I know some of you guys may beg to differ and say, oh, you don't have proof that. Law enforcement, I have faith in law enforcement. I have faith that they are being transparent, they're being forthcoming, and they asked us to trust them. The captain asked us to, Captain Lanier asked us to trust them. They said they cannot, jeopardize their investigation. And they can't tell us why they believe this was personal. And they can't tell us why they believe this is targeted. But we have to trust them. And as courteous as they've been to the public and giving and providing information to us, yeah, I'm going to give them that latitude, because if they say that this is targeted, I don't foresee this police department putting all these students in jeopardy, in physical jeopardy, if this wasn't a targeted personal attack. If this was or had the hallmarks of a thrill kill or a serial killer or some crazed lunatic on the streets here in Moscow, I truly believe that this law enforcement agency would absolutely, without a doubt, tell the public here. I don't think that they could get away with not telling the public.
Broken.
How did you break it?
I don't know. I opened up my luggage. I'll go to Walmart tomorrow.
You just had, well, wait a minute. You just had it on there, so you must have hit just right. Gotcha.
So I can't go live.
Well, come over here and talk to people. Tell them what you're thinking. We've got 1,500
I
people.
have to just leave for Jonathan super quickly. Take a picture for him. But hi everybody. Yeah, so we just arrived here. Oh, there's a car coming in. Oh, I gotta do something.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Are they going to be removing all the cars? They are. Yeah, I've been traveling. I traveled from Florida, so I literally got here and set up. I haven't even looked at the recent press releases or anything.
Yeah, we had them put out we had everything put out in a press release why we're doing this before I even got here.
Okay,
So
perfect.
it's been out for a little while.
Okay, well then I'll have to go check. Well, my case might as well just go ahead and tell me. Why are we doing this? Because they needed to process these things?
It's in the press release.
Olivia, look up the press release. Let me look at the press release. So they put out a press release on the removal of these vehicles. I just confirmed that all the tow trucks coming back, all the vehicles are going to be removed from this property. They are removing them right now. So we're here. We'll just sit here and monitor the situation. We've got another tow truck coming. Law enforcement's out here, keeping everything and everyone safe. And I'm sure, this is.
Hold on, Jim.
Just give me a second. I'm trying to work on finding it. They said they did a press release, but I can't find the press release. I'm not sure if it's on their press release site or
It's going to be on the Moscow Police Facebook page.
Oh, it's on the Facebook page. Okay, because I'm looking at their press releases and I don't see it. Okay, so what the press release says is it says today, as part of the ongoing homicide investigation and original search warrant, there will be an increase in detective activity and tow trucks on site as investigators move 5 vehicles from within the police perimeter to a more secure long-term storage location to continue processing evidence. So they are moving these vehicles to an off-site, more of a long-term storage, so they can preserve the evidence that a number of these vehicles may possess. So these vehicles aren't being released to the owners right yet. They are staying here. Being removed from here for evidentiary purposes and to make sure that they preserve and maintain the evidence at an off-site long-term storage facility. So that is what is going on right now, and we're watching it unfold live here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Again, guys, if you guys would like to sponsor this trip or any of our upcoming trips scheduled, please consider making a donation to our Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. I will be reading super chats here in just a few moments, so if you guys are doing super chats, just bear with me, and I will get to those in a little bit. So right now we have the Jeep. The red Jeep is now being removed. The first vehicle that was removed was the Ford Explorer, the dark colored Ford Explorer. Now the red Jeep is now being removed. My toes are even freezing now. I'm so cold. For those that are just tuning in, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Merja, for the $50 super sticker. We appreciate it. Thank you for the love and the support. Where's Olivia? She's right there. You can't see her. She's just she's right there. She's got her new lens. This lens is a telescopic lens. Like she can see, you know, a drip of sweat off the tip of my nose from a mile away. Not like that, but almost. Oh, my ears. It's just not, it's, let's see what else we got here. BHB, if you want to come to the Friends and Family Memorial, if you want to come to the Friends and Family Memorial, not the one at the U of I, come to CDA on Friday, December 2nd. It's Real Life Church in Post Falls. I can send you the details if you'd like. Frankie Tower, please do send me that to bullhornbetty@gmail.com and put that title in there, CDA Friday, December 2nd, so I know to look for that specific email. Thank you, Frankie. Misfit says, please put towards a pair of gloves. Oh, thank you. We do have some hand warmers. It's just we're kind of in the process. There's the red Jeep. It's now leaving. And again, this is just a reminder, all of these vehicles here, that's the Moscow Police Department. But all these vehicles here are being taken down to a facility for processing. It's sad. It's almost surreal to be here and to know the horrible acts that happened inside this particular resident. Okay. Like I said, it's very cold. We're all out here freezing our little rear ends off. Whew.
I'm so sad I can't go live.
Huh?
I'm sad I can't go live.
You can go live. You just won't have a tripod.
Where am I gonna buy a tripod?
At a Walmart. So there's one college student that's hates that this stuff happened. Very irate. Makes me wonder, you know. Big girl. Betty is able to travel to places most of us cannot do to work, etc. Enjoy coverage and commentary. Real-time coverage is very appreciative. Lulu, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. It's tough. You know, we were deciding really hard whether or not to come out here due to the expense, but again.
Oh, sorry. I'm making your way.
Sorry. I know you guys were asking about Olivia. Well, she said hi. She just didn't know she said hi. But we heard that this, not just this house, but this area is kind of, you know, a party type of area. They just right down this road and over is the university. Like they're that close. They could literally, if they didn't have cars here, they could literally walk to school from here. And what I can tell you is that this is just, it's odd that this happened and nobody really knows a lot about because there's so many people, there's so many buildings around here. There's so much. Everything and everyone is just really close to each other here. It's not like this house is just, you know, out there in the woods by itself. I mean, there's a lot of people. And again, I mean, this huge complex right here. And this is huge. This is 2 major buildings. I can barely move. I'm bundled up. I got like 18 different layers of clothes on. I'm so bundled that I dropped my hotspot and I can barely bend over to pick it up. I got so many clothes on. I got 3 pairs of pants. I've got yoga pants under jeans with sweatpants on top of the jeans. And I've got a shirt, a sweater, a hoodie jacket, another hoodie jacket, and then a wool jacket and a scarf. I'm so glad you ladies went there to get those answers. Yeah.
Hey, check. I got you.
And we're still trying to, we've still got a couple people that we need to talk to. And I don't know where Olivia just went to, but I know she's with her camera. And then after this, we're going to have to thaw out. Like, we've already been here for an hour, and it's not like Georgia. Like, it's freezing out here. I could deal with the heat, but this cold, and it gets to your toes and stuff, it just starts hurting, like painful. It's not like a sunburn pain. It's like I don't know.
Sorry, guys, we're trying to back out. We don't have
Do you need...
quite yet.
Sure.
Scooch off to the side for a little bit.
You got it. We had that happen yesterday.
Yeah, it's just...
Guys, give me a minute. There's... Yeah. God bless you. Whew.
We slid down yesterday.
Huh?
We slid down yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, be careful.
Oh. Yeah, it's got to be hard right here. Yeah, I ended up having to take a right turn because I couldn't brake coming here. I hit 12-degree weather, and my brakes wouldn't even work.
Well, it's supposed to start 6 inches later.
Oh, great! Love it.
Be careful.
Up.
Straighten out.
Where do I just pull up?
I would just straighten the wheel out. Like
Yeah,
turn a little
pull
bit
up
up. Yeah.
and-
Oh, it's fine. We were in the situation yesterday. There
Careful.
you go. Now go back. Yep.
Let me get you guys back up here so we got some juice. There we go. So you guys are all here. For all those that are just now tuning in, if I missed your super stickers and super chats, I really do apologize. I'll go back through here. I can only go back so far because the way the internet works out here. But again, we are out here in front of 122 King Road. And this is where Kiely, Madison, Zana, and Ethan were killed in their home. And they're just now getting over here and starting to remove the vehicles that were here. These vehicles are now part of the crime scene because they were here at the time that they showed up, according to law enforcement. Let me get this a little more straight. And so we're just in the process of watching them remove these vehicles. Once they're done removing these vehicles, we will probably, yes, Brian, you did hear his voice as he was helping a young lady back out her car. That was Brian Enton. There. Whew. So people are starting to find different places to set up. You know, we're kind of right here. There's a lot of media up and down this road. I believe, I'm hopeful that Olivia is in the car. But I'm just going to leave you guys here just for a second, and I'll be back here in just a few minutes. Let me go check with Olivia. You guys just watch. They should be back here shortly to get the cars, and I don't know which order they're taking them, but they did take the red Jeep and the dark-colored Ford Explorer.
Like, and she's on the way. She's really pretty, by the way. Yeah, you saw her already. Yeah, we meet like that. Yeah, well, she went right. Yeah. Yes. All right. Turns up. Awesome. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. God bless. Good time. Hang here. Take a picture. Yeah. It's not bad.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Freezing my ass off?
Yeah. You drive over here?
No, I flew in,
Okay.
but I drove from Idaho, from Boise. You guys were stopping by? How do we mute this? All right. I did find Olivia. She wasn't back at the car. I walked all the way back to the car with my toes like just frozen solid, and she's up there getting film. That's her right there. Where is she? There she is, right there. That's her. I can't figure it out. Not on this mirrored stuff. But students are starting to leave. They're having a hard time. I mean, this looks like a hard to navigate right there, anyways. And you add snow and media, and you got yourself a perfect recipe for a disaster. What you guys can't see is right over here. There's some flowers and stuff. People did set up a makeshift memorial out here. The flowers have already died. It really wasn't all that big. So if anybody wants to donate to the memorial, by all means, it's fairly small. And like I said, the flowers, because it's snowing, have already died.
Well, those will be new pics without the cars. You know what I mean? They smell like garbage. Huh?
There we go. Where are them trolls now? Now that I'm out here freezing my rear end off, where are they? Right? I don't see them coming out here. When it's nice and sunny, they don't mind showing up. When it's the Arctic, I'm here all by myself with some media personnel. Who's your a troll or a roach? Yeah, there you go. Can't even imagine living there. You know, this is actually a beautiful town. We came into it. It's very desolate. Like we drove literally 5 hours and there was nothing. I mean, there was like a gas station strategically parked in the 5 hours 5.5 hours we were on the road. And then you come here, and this right here is just it's pretty massive compared to what we drove through. There's a lot of people that live in and around here, and like I said, the University of Idaho is literally in walking distance from this location right here. They didn't even have to have cars. They could have walked. They could have walked to their university every day. That's how close it is. They're literally just off campus. So, sorry guys. Hair and makeup and wardrobe didn't work out today. Here's a mess. There we go. Not now? There we go. Okay, now I feel a little more comfortable. There we go. I mean, this is horrible. I probably shouldn't be even smiling or laughing because this is really horrible, but it's comical because it's so stinking cold out here. Literally. Olivia's got hot hands and gloves. I've got hands in pockets. Are they freezing? Did you put your hot hands on?
Oh. I don't have anything.
We have several.
I don't have any. I'm so scared of this. I don't know if I can say on camera.
Here, let me mute. Sorry, guys. We have to be careful with the hot mic and such, so just bear with us. You know, there's some things that we're talking about that you guys don't know about, nor does anybody else, and we can't disclose those things. And then we also are talking about other stuff here too. And some of the stuff is Olivia is just asking about the vehicles. Are they all going to be removed? And the answer is yes. All of the cars are being removed. For those that are just tuning in, they're being taken to an off-site long-term storage place, so they can keep the evidentiary value. It's for evidentiary purposes. I wasn't sure if they were just pulling them out. It sounds like they haven't processed these vehicles yet, and they're going to be getting to that very, very soon.
Yeah, a couple of new nuggets of information, Nicole. We just wrapped up an in-depth interview with the prosecutor and with police. We're going to get to that in a second. But you mentioned it, this crime scene active yet again, more than 2 weeks later. Take a look. Just within the last hour, tow trucks showed up here and started towing away the victims and the surviving roommates' cars. We are told that police made the decision to tow those cars out of here. They're taking them to a secure location where they can do further processing for evidence. Still not a lot of progress in this case, unfortunately. A killer's still on the run. I asked the prosecutor about that, about if they've made any progress. Is there possibly someone they're looking at? Listen to what he told me a short time ago.
And to have first layer, yeah, probably. I probably need a lot of layers here. It's cold. That's all I know.
That is obviously not what people in this community and what the victim's family want to hear right now. There has been this hope that behind the scenes, police were making a lot of progress, and that perhaps they had seen a suspect on surveillance video, something that just wasn't released to the public. And I'm told that is not the case. The prosecutor telling me they had no video of the suspect that he knows of. Okay, also, coming up tomorrow, there's going to be this vigil for the victims here at the University of Idaho. There are safety concerns. There are students here who are worried for obvious reasons. I asked police about that today.
Okay. So it's still pretty chilly out here. Hasn't changed. It's just snowing a little more. It's either the ex or a stalker voyeur who lives
So
close
a lot
by.
of the students we've spoken to said they came back to town because they want to attend that vigil, but they'll be going back home to their hometowns. They don't feel safe here. They'll continue their classes online. A couple of new nuggets I got from law enforcement today. They say there's no evidence at this point that drugs were involved at all in the killings, and you've heard them say that this was a targeted murder. I am told by the prosecutor that they don't have any evidence of which victim was specifically targeted. They just feel the house in general was targeted. Nicole?
Are you doing okay? You look like you're freezing.
Oh, sorry, I never called you. Oh, no, it's fine.
Olivia's going to the car, so there is going to be a candlelight vigil Wednesday. I was just listening to Brian Inton, and he was reminding people again that there's a lot of people that have safety concerns still here and around this community, and you can imagine why. I mean, 4 people were brutally murdered in this community right behind me in this house, and you have to imagine that since there's nobody been named as a suspect, and this has happened in this very quiet town that for the most part has been fairly safe. The last murder they had here was in 2015 from reports that I've read. That's a significant amount of time. That just shows you that this town has some petty crime. I'm sure every community has its problems, but nothing that rises to the level of this type of sinister. This was a very sinister crime, and we're looking at who could have done this. And another tidbit that I heard as Brian was speaking is that they are talking that they don't necessarily believe that or stated something to the effect that they don't think it was necessarily a single person that was targeted as much as the house was targeted. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because it seemed like there was 2 people that were in this house that weren't attacked, that lived on the bottom floor, right there in that window and right over there in that window. And those 2 individuals were not subject to this brutality that the other 4 were. Okay, we have the tow truck driver back to pick up yet another car, so we're just going to watch what he does. It looks like the next vehicle to go is the white Cruise, maybe? Yeah, the white Chevy Cruise. Are you guys able to see this pretty good? So this is now car number 3. This is the third vehicle that is being removed. We were here for the very first one. We came back from our lunch break. We ended up popping out of the car. I wasn't supposed to go live until 1:15, and I went early because I saw the activity here where they were removing the Ford Explorer, the dark colored Ford Explorer. Followed by that was the red Jeep. The red Jeep was removed. Now they're back for the third car. They're removing the Chevy Cruze, the white Chevy Cruze, and I'm pretty sure they're just going to go down the aisle. So the next one is going to be the Range Rover that was Kiely's, and then followed by the last car, which is a Honda Civic. It's a blue Honda Civic. Warmer on this. If we had a warmer on this, that'd be perfect. I'll just put my hands right here and keep them on my hands. Get the big boy out. Okay. Vehicle 3 is now being removed from the property. hot hands are in there, but I just don't know where. Either.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit out here for a little while, watch the rest of the vehicles get moved, and then we're probably going to. We got some other things that we're going to have to do, so we'll button that up as soon as they get back. They've got Kiely's vehicle, and I'm not sure who the blue Honda Civic belongs to, but again, part of the crime scene. Law enforcement opted that it was important for them to go ahead and remove these to an off-site storage facility that can hold these long-term to reserve the evidentiary value that these vehicles may hold. And I have to say, you know, Olivia and I have been talking about this case quite a bit, you know, on our travels up here. And while we do believe that this is targeted and personal, I think my idea has changed a little bit about this. And we're going to explain that a little later tonight when I go live from the room. We're going to dive into this case a little bit more and talk about some of the other additional theories and things that we're finding out here. So just bear with us. It is very, very cold out here, as you guys can imagine. I'm bundled up. I'm freezing. Florida girl out here in Idaho in the winter. It's uncomfortable, to say the least. My feet hurt. My hands hurt. But again, you know, this is a case that I couldn't imagine not coming out here to cover. It's just sad. It's kind of personal for Olivia and myself by way of Kiely following us. And we definitely want to, you know, just advocate for justice for them. We do believe law enforcement is doing everything they can. You know, we are trusting law enforcement when they say that this is a targeted and a personal attack. And we don't believe that there is somebody on the loose just, you know, thrill killing people or a serial type of person. You know, after this attack, could we classify them as a serial killer? Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is 4 people that were brutally murdered for no good reason. I don't care what the reason ends up being. It's for no good reason. It's for no good reason. Families losing their loved ones right before the holidays in this type of gruesomeness is sad. And, you know, the idea that this perp could be potentially watching us right now on YouTube covering this case gives me the chills. I have to be honest with you. It makes me sick to my stomach. You got to remember, my BFF, Olivia, is only 3 years older than the oldest person here that died. 3 years older. This hits home. This hits home to many of you guys. Why do you think we got almost 2,000 people in the room watching right now? Because it hits home. Give me just a second, guys. Something's not going right. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Olivia will be back. She just had to go warm her hands up. Guys, we have hot hands. We have other things. When we go live, you know, the one thing we don't have is we got things to keep us warm. But the one thing I forgot on this trip is usually when I'm out in snow, I have these thick socks at the house. You know, they're like the real thick, fuzzy ones that keep your feet all nice and warm and toasty. Well, I forgot those. Please be careful and safe. Thank you, Penny. Yes, we are going to be. We're going to be very safe. I can guarantee. I feel absolutely safe here. We're going to be walking at night. That's how safe I feel here. I feel that whoever did this is long gone. If they do come back, it's to spot out the memorial. But I have a funny feeling they're not going to, because I really believe that this person is lying low because they've got injuries, some substantial injuries. From bruising on the hands to claw marks in the face, chest, arms. I think that the person, you know, right now it's cold, so that person can probably hide some of those bruises. But I guarantee Ethan put up a fight. Definitely Zaina did. And believe me, these little girls can pack a punch. Believe me, I know for a fact. And there's no telling, this guy could have a black eye, a broken nose. We don't know. We know that this was a vicious attack. So anybody that's been LL Bean duck boots, I probably do need some duck boots. What size socks? Oh, I wear a size 8, a female 8 shoe. I don't know what socks. What do they come in, like 6 to 9? I think it's like 3 sizes. If you're a 6 to 9, you can fit into any pair of socks, right? So, but yeah, I used to have those fuzzy ones that I still did. I just forgot to pack them. I forgot to pack them, and I had leather gloves, and I can't see. I thought they were in the bottom of my bag, but they might be. I didn't pull the bag completely apart or take everything out of the bag. So hopefully I can find my leather gloves. Either way, I will go to a store and get whatever I need while I'm here. Yes, everybody, thank you guys for coming in. We have almost 1,900 people in the chat. Please go out and like this segment. As you can see, I'm out here in the freezing cold. Olivia and I both made this trip here. Again, this trip is not cheap whatsoever. If you don't believe me, go check and see what it costs to go to Spokane, Washington, or Boise, Idaho. Not cheap from any place on the East Coast. But we're here, and we're covering this case, and we hope we do a very good job for you guys and getting you guys the information that you need and that you trust us to give you. We are sitting here right now waiting for the rest of these vehicles to be towed off the property. They are being sent to a longer-term storage facility where they can be protected and maintain their evidentiary value. I thought they were going to be processing them and releasing them. But from what the gentleman out here that I had an opportunity to speak with briefly, it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like these are going to a facility for safekeeping. And they didn't indicate any type of release in the foreseeable future. Looks like Olivia's done warmed up and she's starting to head back here. I can tell you I can only handle so much of this. I'm freezing. It is freezing for me. I don't think it's above 30 degrees here. Seriously. I have no idea what the temperature is right now in this area, but it is, I think it's freezing because my toes are numb. So when Olivia gets back here, I'm going to let her take over just for a little bit while I go and warm up.
Skylight right by Everett. Oh, man. This lady was like, in the pandemic, this lady told me, like, don't pay me this month. Then the next month, the third month, she said, just give me that. And then she kind of moved back in. And she was so cool. I even went down there when I was down there for parking shooting trial. TV because like my lady travels, she works for me, so she can come with me anywhere. Nice, that's cool. They don't bitch about that. Nice. They just don't want her to drive the rental. Right. And hey, if I eat, I just buy like a big meal and just get like an extra side of rice or some shit. Yeah. That's dope, man. That's bro. There's not a lot of people, ladies, that like understand the lifestyle. It's hard to come across like someone that actually gets it, you know. Well, my boss used to be me. He used to be a photog out here in the street, so he knows that he used to bring his lady out. Because when I first got there, the first day I went out, I went to Fairfax, Virginia for the Johnny Depp trial. I saw a bunch of fucking ladies, and I'm like, oh, these people work with us too. They're like, that's my girl, that's my wife, that's my dog. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? They're like, yeah, you could bring your girl. Right. You know Jenny Tinder? Jenny Tinder. From Court TV? She works for Court TV, yeah. What is she, a correspondent? She was
a producer.
No, but
No, she's with Law and Crime. She's with Law and Crime.
it's Law and Crime. Law and Crime is like our enemy. Like everybody in Court TV, they think of them as like an arch nemesis, like for real. Because Law and Crime, they make so much money off of YouTube streaming, and usually we're the pool. So we go in and we set up the pool, but if you're the pool, anybody can get it.
Right. You have to get it.
Right. Like I could go start my own fucking Law and Crime.
Right.
Just take the pool feed from Court TV.
Right.
Right. And they're making so much money, dude. They made like, I heard they were making every 14 days from the Johnny Depp trial or some shit. Imagine that for a regular guy. Like this is like salary, yeah. Yeah, like these girls you see online, like this lady over there, too. And the other girl.
Brian was saying when she was at Twitter.
Yeah. The girl told me she got 40,000 followers on YouTube, the young girl. And she said she got over 1 million views on TikTok. And she's pushing her TikTok people to YouTube because monetizing on TikTok is not really big. Right. Yeah. So the real money is views.
Right. Right. Because the videos live longer, live forever. Like it's easier.
Just imagine like another year or two, this girl should be like 100,000.
Right. Right.
Subscribers, subscribers just getting it there. And she's really, it's good. It's good.
They look for music. More often than not fast. Aaron Vasquez or Kyle Short.
Hey guys, sorry it took me so long to get back up here, but right now Bullhorn is in the car warming up. Her toes are freezing off. So yeah, pretty crazy. I mean, it feels so weird to be here. After Andra gets off live, I'm gonna be going live, but I'm gonna show you guys the back of the house later. But right now there's a truck right here. It's a little loud, sorry guys. This truck is moving. It's a snow truck. Oh, I think it's, I don't know what it's doing. You'll see in a second. Just picking up all this trash, I think. It's moving. Alright, so it's gone now. But yeah, how are you guys doing? You know, it's just sad that we have to really be here. You know, this whole situation is completely useless. I'm not useless, senseless is what I was trying to say. These murders were senseless. I don't understand what reason could possibly be for this to happen. Why did this person do this? what possibly could have happened. It's just really horrifying, and it's just sad. Like, I don't even know what to say, really. It's really, really sad and upsetting. I'm pissed. I'm beyond angry because the killer is just on the loose, probably chilling on a couch, watching the news, thinking they got away with it with no remorse. It's like unbelievable to me. Super, super unbelievable. But yeah, so tonight I will be uploading episodes just on the house itself. Inside this window right here is a light that says good vibes. And there's some lights on in the house that are so on that they have to keep on because they can't touch the scene, of course. They have to leave it exactly how they found it. And in that room, there's also like twinkle lights. I think it might actually be the living room. This right here is the living room. I'm pretty sure I saw a YouTube video on the layout of the house. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the living room right here. This window. And up there is, you can see like a pink arrow and something else, which I'm gonna zoom in on with the telephoto lens to give you guys a better look at what it is in the window. Another thing that was a little interesting was the window that's to the far left. There's a door wide open in that window, and the door is almost touching the window. So I think it's a closet door that is just wide open, that's almost kind of hitting the window, and I will be taking a shot of that too with the telephoto lens so that you guys can see that more clearly. But did you notice how that door is wide open in that room?
I just saw good
You
vibes.
haven't even walked up there. We gotta walk together, and
Yeah.
I'll show you some things.
Yeah. Guys, this is what we're going to do. I'm freezing. And I can't handle being out here. It's cold. We're not from here, guys. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you guys for just a short tour around to the back of the house. And we're going to load up, and then we'll go live when we get back to the room. Okay? It's time for us to check into our room anyways. So we'll go live and have a more in-depth discussion. But for the time being, just so you guys can get a lay of the land, I'm going to take you guys with us. Oh, God. I got to tell you, it's cold. So any of you trolls that want to come out here and join me, come on. What you waiting on? Right? I'm so despicable. You want to send a clown. Send your clown. Send your clown. I'm ready. I am ready. I hope he charged you extra because it's cold out here. Okay. We're going to go take a walk. Where did Olivia go? Did she already leave me? I think she already left me. Hold on a second. I hear her. Turn the camera around for you guys so you guys can see what we're doing. Oh, this is cold. I'm going to tell you guys I love you because I ain't doing this for anybody. So this is the road we talked about on our map that we just discussed yesterday. This is the road that goes up to that parking lot behind this. Remember we talked about the woods?
Look at how the door is wide open.
Oh, yeah, the top window. They're not going to be able to see it from mine. But she's talking about the top window up there. There's a door wide open.
It could be the closet.
And then right here in this window, we saw the good vibes.
Yeah, I got a shot of that too.
Oh, good Lord. My hands are freaking hurting.
So
I'm just going to bring you guys back here and show you. Like, here's a parking lot. I think that's the parking lot for this building here. Back here. So somebody driving up back here. and there's nothing. There's a wall, and there's nothing. And so somebody could have literally parked back here and nobody would have been the wiser. And look at this area right here. Right here. Somebody could have just Sorry, guys, I forgot I have to grab my hotspot. Give me just a second. I forgot when I got way too far away from the hotspot. Oh my God, my hands. My hands are so sore right now. So literally after this walk, guys, we're going to power down. I got to go and thaw out. Literally thaw out. It's funny, but not funny. Give me just a second. Whew. That's what I needed right there. Now we can go. Oh my God. Holding this phone, like when my phone, I didn't realize how warm my jacket keeps my hands. I got to constantly play switcheroos for hands. Whew. It's quite a slope here too. Holy crap, my hands hurt. All right, Olivia, I gotta do this. I gotta go warm up. I'm hurt. Sutton, it's so cold out here, my hands hurt. You can see the crime scene tape. But look, just right here. You wouldn't even be able to see somebody if you weren't paying attention at night. Look at that. It blocks your view. But look, you can see the windows and the entry to the door. And they also have all this. Like somebody could be sitting up there watching. And then we see the screen down there. I can't zoom in because I'm on live. Whew. I gotta go sit you guys back. My hands are hurting. I gotta put my hands back in my pocket.
Do you think I should go live now or wait till
I think we need, because I'm gonna be powering.
I'll meet you in the car. I gotta do a couple shots.
Okay. All right. Whew. All right, guys. Sorry. It is cold. Oh, we got shit. Hold on, let me turn this around. They're getting Kaylee's brand new vehicle. She was so proud of that vehicle. Range Rover, brand new Range Rover. Holy crap, my hands. Whew. Still back. Why is it turning around front? Front camera. There we go. All right, guys. I gotta put you back down. My hands are burning. They burn. All right, Kaylee's vehicle is being towed right now. Drones up. All right, guys, they're almost finished with Kaylee's car. Once that's gone, I'm not going to stay here for the blue car to be picked up. I'm too cold. I've been running the AC in the car, so it's nice and toasty. Not the AC, but the heater. So it's nice and toasty. So I'm going to go back to the car as soon as they're done pulling Kaylee's Range Rover out of here. And I will be going live again from the hotel room after 3 p.m. today. So please, if you haven't already liked this channel and set the notification bell to all, go ahead and do that now so you don't miss any updates. We are here, boots on the ground here in Moscow, Idaho, monitoring the case of the Idaho 4 that were gruesomely murdered as they slept inside this home right here. We are reporting live from Moscow, Idaho. Stay tuned. We've got several drones in the air. I wish I could show you guys up. I literally have several drones in the air. There she goes, baby. Right there. Brand new car. Doesn't even have the license plate on it yet. All right, folks. Well, that wraps up our segment. That wraps up our segment for today out here in front of the house, the crime scene. And we are going to go ahead and wrap this up. I see we got a couple new members, guys. I'm really, really super, super sorry that it took a little minute to get this going today, but we had a long drive. We came in, we had flight issues last night, and but we're here today. As you can see, law enforcement's pulling in. They're securing the house. I think he's probably going to be relieving the other guy, which has been here since we arrived. Guys, be fearless. If you see something, say something. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. They are still looking for information related to this murder. If you are in and around the Moscow area, from 3A, they have certain areas that I will be listing. but they are still requesting videos and photography if you have anything. Again, according to the police chief, it doesn't really matter what's in those photos, because sometimes those photos can say more, if not, right about the same as what's in those photos, according to what he had said. So don't think that because something's not there, it doesn't have meaning. It may. You just need to turn over anything that you guys have at this moment. Again, this is a case where 4 young adults were brutally slain in their sleep inside this home, and anything that we can do to help, we want to do that. So if you know of any information, again, the assailant most likely has some kind of injuries on his hands, face, neck. It sounds like there were people that have defensive marks, so they did put up a fight inside this home. So I am almost guaranteeing that the person that committed this assault and this murder most likely has sustained some sort of injuries. So anybody with injuries to their face, their hands, their arms, their chest, please report that in. If they're cleared and have nothing to hide, then at least you did your part. But again, at least do your part. If you see something, say something. Again, God bless each and every one of you. This is the kind of case that keeps many of us up at night. That's why we're out here reporting. Hopefully we're going to bring some clarification. Do I believe my life is in danger sitting out here? I do not. I trust law enforcement in this community. They've been doing a great job. I understand the family is not getting a lot of answers. Us in the true crime industry know that is the case when it comes to these types of crimes. It's unfortunate that the families almost have to suffer a second, they have to relive this over and over again, but it's almost adding insult to injury when they're not getting any information from law enforcement. They have to understand law enforcement has to do this in order to do their job well. Because what ends up happening is they tell mom and dad what happened. Mom and dad tell Aunt Mary. Aunt Mary tells us. Next thing you know, information is being leaked. Even though they don't mean to leak it, that's not the intention of the family. The family wants justice for their loved one. But law enforcement knows that mistakes happen and things like that do get out of the bag. That's why if they know, they don't tell anybody, there's nothing that can be let out. So I think that's what they're doing here. It's not a punishment to the family. It's not that they're not doing their work. It's just that they have to keep this investigation, in the forefront. They have to keep it protected, and they have to do what they have to do. Again, 4 people died here. 4 people lost their lives. 4 young, beautiful souls lost their life. And again, it's heinous. It just, nothing can ever explain what happened in this home. There's nothing anybody in this home could have done to anybody to deserve this. There is somebody that needs to be in jail. There is somebody that is truly twisted and violent, because we can all agree we've been angry. Each and every one of us watching have been angry. We've been pissed off. Somebody did something we didn't like. Somebody said something we didn't like. Somebody teased us. Somebody bullied us. This is not how we handle that, right? For me, I go on YouTube and complain about it. I have a positive outlet. What could provoke a young man to do this? And I say that because that's who I believe it is. I believe it's a young man. I believe it's around their age. I believe it's somebody that people thought was a little strange or a little weird. I think this is personal, but I don't know how. After being here and discussing the scene and discussing how these acts went out, I don't know if it is a boyfriend, or if it's somebody that was just truly jealous of what these young folks aspired to be and who they were as people. Anything could be a number of reasons. So I'm definitely, as information is becoming available, definitely being here, and my vibe is changing. I'm really in touch with the vibe thing, and just things aren't what I thought they would be when I first got here. But Olivia's back, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap up. We're freezing cold. We need to warm up. We need to get checked in our hotel. So we will be back with you. Stay tuned. We will be back. Give us about an hour and a half, and then we'll go live.
I'm going to be going live.
Yeah, Olivia.
On my channel, Chronicles Olivia.
Olivia will be going live on her channel. I'll be going live on my channel, Chronicles of Olivia. And she got her big camera out here. She's probably going to be leaking a little bit of her footage to you guys tonight. So just be on the lookout. If you guys have not subbed up to Chronicles of Olivia, go ahead and do that now. God bless each and every one of you. Good day.